Now, facts like these, together with ICE operations across the country that have been violent and deadly, have motivated a lot of people to protest. Today is a day of action for many around the country. Here in Maine, more than 100 businesses are closed, and many that are open are instead donating some of the day's proceeds to immigrant advocacy organizations. Nurses in Portland and Bangor holding vigils today. That's happening this evening to honor Alex Preddy, an ICU nurse who was killed by ICE in Minnesota.
In Lewiston, high school students held a walkout to protest the enforcement surge. The event was organized by students who encouraged classmates to wear black and bring signs. They then marched from the school to the city hall.
Demonstrators also gathered together in Portland's Monument Square this afternoon. That is where we find News Center Maine's Christian Harsa with what's happening right now. Hi, Christian.
Hi, Brian and Bailey. I'm here at Monument Square where about 1,000 people, probably more than 1,000, have gathered and are now heading east down Congress Street. Now, I've been told that they're going to take a loop around the block coming back this way. This is the second event that I've been to so far in Portland protesting ICE. Now, the general sentiment has been that Mainers here that have gathered do not want ICE in their state. Now, there's been a lot of skepticism about the claim from Senator Susan Collins from yesterday, saying that she spoke with Kristi Noem from the Department of Homeland Security and that they would be pulling back their forces of ICE forces from the state. Now, there's a lot of skepticism here that they would believe it when they see it. Now, people have been talking about, they say that ICE's presence here in Maine has been striking fear into the immigrant population here in Maine. And of the 1,000+ people gathered here, at least a few of them are high schoolers who did not go to school today as a form of protest. Now, I spoke with 4 girls from Yarmouth who say their student council organized a school-wide strike.
I hope so. I think that it definitely takes a village to do something, and I think that all of us not showing up to school is hopefully going to send a message to our administration, our senators, and hopefully the White House.
Now, as you can see, we still have a very large amount of people making their way down Congress Street heading east. They've been lining up for probably 5-10 minutes, and they are still lining up. And now throughout Portland, there are many businesses, over 175, that have closed their doors to show solidarity with immigrants and Minneapolis businesses. And we have definitely heard from many people saying that they are not going to be shopping or eating in Portland to go behind these efforts. Now, the idea is that this mass closure will be getting the attention of those in Washington and making a big enough dent that maybe these people's voices will be heard by those in charge. Brian and Bailey.
Christian Harsa with what's happening right now in Monument Square in Portland. Christian, thank you.